So there was a little thing called a little rack that I pieced together, and just to have a little lesson to show you how important your right hand is to your sound production. Please do open the video description below. You'll find a link to the tablature, which is free, and let's get to it. We're in standard tuning. Here are my E's. And just to illustrate, I'm going to play it first without any right hand frills, so to speak. So that was pretty straightforward, and now we'll go through it and with some right hand adjustments. The main thing is that I mute by turning my right hand, and that's why I took also this camera angle so you can see it pretty good. So I'm muting and keeping the sounds short. So we go from C, adding the pinky to the 3rd fret, going to an E7, alternating pattern changes a little bit, goes from, and you hear that slightly sharper sound that I get by slightly tilting my temp so that we have a mixture of nail and flesh. So this is flesh only. You see the difference, you can hear the difference. E7, F. And here in the 5th bar, where I play, I mute with my picking finger by resting it on the string. And especially those chord changes, like that, where I go from the F, I accent and keep also the sound short, so you get a funky sound almost. Again from the C to the G, and then from the G back to the C. All those little chord changes are accented to get some, well, more attention. We're going 2nd time through, and here I change the E7. You have your D7 just moved up, and the index is added to the 4th fret. So you have 4, 3, 4. Sorry, 4, 3, 4, 2, and then I lift my 2nd and my pinky. Sorry. And I let the 2nd finger back again on the 3rd fret 2nd string. So get that? And back to our F. And instead of the bend, we're gonna do. And notice that I use my index finger to cover 2 strings. It's easier for me anyway than to do this. When you do the thumb wrap with the index flattened on the first 3 strings, it's sometimes difficult to put the pinky there, and certainly to do bends, because your hand is pushed like that against the back of the neck, and then that is more difficult, for me anyway. So, hence the position that I choose to play 2 strings with just 1 finger. You put it between the strings. Alright, so we were at bar 13. And again I'm muting that with my picking finger by resting it on the string. And then we have the B section, again with that thumping action there. Then we go to a long A. And then to an A at the 5th fret barring, and adding the 2nd finger to the 6th fret 3rd string, and the pinky to the 7th fret of the 1st string. So A7, and I'm sliding the whole thing up, and when I'm there, then I'm gonna place the 2nd finger. Notice the muting now with the palm side of my palm. One more time, 18th bar 18. And I slide down, I hit it with a thumb, the 4th and the 3rd string, and slide into the D7. And in bar 21, the 2nd bar of D7, I'm changing the chord to this one, 5, 3, 5, 4. And again I'm keeping that 1st string 5th fret very short, and do that with the picking finger. Back to G, and notice that I'm lifting my pinky. I could have, for the first 2 beats anyway, like that, but that's not, well, not funky. Like that. G7. Mute with a picking finger. Interesting interlude, by the way. I got that from Vin Downs. He has a similar rag called Pen City rag. I'll put the information also in the video description. There I got more or less this move from. C, G, but all partial chords. And F for 1 beat, and then diminished chord, 5, 4, 5, 4. Down, 2nd beat. Sorry, and then to the 8th fret. And then a single string run. All our pinky is already on the 1st string, so I keep it there. Slide it. Into the A7. So let it ring into the next beat, and on the off beat, 5th fret, 8th fret 2nd string, open, and slide with your 3rd finger so you get already that A7. You could do, of course, with a bar as well. And then notice the muting also. With the palm of the right hand. Then into the slightly different pattern as the D7. No, exactly the same. Well, no, the 3rd beat is inverted. It's instead of like that. Our alternate D7, which we saw already in bar 21. So, G, and then we play the whole thing again with just one slight variation. When we go to bar 11, where we have the E7, and then we have 2 bars of F, and I'm using this chord, which is the same as that E7, but only we're now with the index we're gonna fret 2 strings, the 5th and the 4th. So we move the whole thing one up, so it becomes an F7, and you can play for 2 beats, 2 measures, any variation you want. I think I did something like as long as you have 8 beats of the alternating bass there between the 5th and the 4th string. And back to bar 14. And at the ending, then the B section is also played with no variations. And then I did go back to A and played something like that. Add the pinky to the 3rd fret. So that's it for a little rag. Work on your right hand. As you noticed when I played the no frills version, that it's very different in sound production. And you can use it in your playing. You don't have to use that all the time, but it's a nice variation to get a little bit more funky, syncopated sounds. All right, have fun with it.